The Utari were the galaxy's apex predators. For 10,000 years, they had traveled from world to world, hunting the most dangerous creatures for sport. Their trophy halls displayed the skulls of beasts that could shatter steel, beings that could regenerate from any wound, and creatures that existed in multiple dimensions simultaneously. When their scouts discovered Earth, they were ecstatic. A death world teeming with aggressive fauna. And at the top of the food chain, a species called humans. Bipedal, soft-skinned, with no natural weapons. Perfect prey for a sporting hunt. 6 Utari warriors descended on the forests of northern Canada. They were invisible, armed with plasma weapons, and enhanced with technology that made them faster and stronger than any creature they'd encountered. Their leader, Kravik the Undefeated, had 300 kills across 50 worlds. Their target, a small hunting cabin occupied by a single human male. They studied him for 2 days. He was old by human standards, maybe 60 cycles, with gray hair and weathered skin. He moved slowly, chopped wood, and sat by his fire in the evenings. No weapons visible. No advanced technology. Just an old man in the wilderness. Easy prey. On the 3rd night, they moved in for the kill. That's when everything went wrong. The first Utari stepped on the tripwire. The explosion wasn't large enough to kill him, but it shattered his camouflage device and sent him tumbling into a pit lined with sharpened stakes. Before the others could react, the forest erupted with gunfire. Not plasma fire, not energy weapons, old-fashioned chemical projectiles that tore through their armor like it was paper. Fall back, Kravik ordered, but the human had already moved. One moment he was in the cabin, the next he was behind them, a knife in hand. A Utari warrior fell, green blood spraying from severed artery. The remaining 4 activated their advanced tracking systems. Nothing. The human had vanished into the forest he'd lived in for 40 years. The forest he knew better than his own heartbeat. For 3 days, the hunters became the hunted. The second Utari died from a sniper shot that came from over a kilometer away, a distance their sensors said was impossible for human accuracy. The third triggered a deadfall trap that crushed him under half a ton of logs. The fourth stumbled into a patch of innocent-looking undergrowth and died screaming as industrial-strength acid ate through his armor. Kravik and 1 other warrior remained. They'd abandoned honor, abandoned the sport. They just wanted to escape, to reach their ship. The human was waiting for them at the landing site. He stood in plain sight now, a rifle in his hands. And for the first time, Kravik saw what his prey really was. The human wore an old jacket with faded writing, USMC, Force Recon. Battle scars covered his arms. His eyes held the calm certainty of someone who'd been at war his entire life. You picked the wrong planet, the human said. We've been hunting each other for thousands of years. Lions, bears, mammoths, and eventually ourselves. We got so good at killing that we had to invent rules to make it fair. Kravik raised his plasma weapon. The human was faster. The rifle cracked once. The last Utari warrior watched his leader fall, then ran. The human let him go, let him return to his people with a message. 3 months later, the Utari High Council officially declared Earth a forbidden zone. They removed it from all hunting charts, marked it with warnings in every language. They knew. The report was simple. Humans are not prey. They are predators. They always have been. In his cabin, the old Marine added another mark to the wall, finished his coffee, and went back to enjoying his retirement. Some prey, it turned out, had teeth.